everyone, it's me, Crafty Witch, and welcome back to my channel. You're going to hear one of my cats eating in the background. So I thought I would share with you guys a couple of the ways that we utilize mirrors as a form of protection, and it might be something you might be interested in doing. Maybe, maybe not. Take it or leave it. So I used to dance powwow way back in the day. And the last time I actually danced was in 2007. I used to dance in the women's traditional category, and I would utilize mirrors as part of my regalia in order to reflect back any type of negative energy, any kind of bad medicine that was being sent towards me, or hexes, curses, whatever you want to call it. Negative energy sent directed to me either directly or indirectly in order to cause harm. So I would utilize mirrors in the form of jewelry. So these are earrings that have been made, and this is white buckskin on the back. So they would just glue the mirror tile to the back, they would bead around it, and then you just bead a little loop at the top. Then you would attach an earring hook and then wear them. So a lot of powwow dancers would utilize mirrors as part of their regalia, either in jewelry form such as the earrings, or actually using discs like this onto their powwow outfits, and it was used as a form of protection. So that is one thing you can do. I've had these earrings for, oh my goodness, probably about, I don't even know, 25 years or more kind of thing. I change out the hooks regularly because, I mean, every few years or so, eventually they kind of like corrode or tarnish or kind of flake off or whatever. So then I just use a little miniature pliers and pry it open and then put a new hook on. So, but yeah, so that is one way to incorporate mirrors as a form of protection. Now this thing, I don't even know what to call this contraption. It's made out of like this, it's not wire, it's more like a wired type of cord or something. Like it reminds me of guy wires that hold, you know, poles and things into place, just a really skinny version of it. So it's like a really thick cord of some sort made out of, well, metal, obviously. There's a little key ring here, and then there's all these mirrors on it and some beads. This was gifted to me. I had taken a course back in like 2014, and this lady was really into working with the Fae, and she used to make a ton of these and like hang them up in her trees and all over her yard, and she just loved the effect it had. So she gave each of the participants of this course one of these, and so I utilize it as a protective ward. It is double-sided with the mirror tiles, and what she had done is literally she used, I don't know, some type of really strong glue. It would glue the mirrors together, and then this is what she created. I don't even know what to call this thing. If you guys have any ideas for a name for this particular device, please let me know. I don't even know what to call it, but it does hang up by my bed because I believe that when I'm sleeping, that is when I'm most vulnerable. My defenses are down. My awareness is down because I'm sleeping. So I hang this by my bed, and the intention for it is that it will reflect back any negativity or harm that is being sent towards me if I happen to be sleeping. So it's really important, if you do use mirrors in that regard, to keep them clean. You can see my fingerprints on here, but make sure they're not dusty. Clean them regularly, and you might want to cleanse them either with some type of smoke cleanse. You can use all different kinds of herbs or resins, you know, whether you want to use copal or frankincense, myrrh, sage, lavender, what have you. anything that you find that is protective, you can use to cleanse and like recharge it. And just make sure, like, before you do that, that you physically clean it off first. And yeah, so those are just a couple of the ways that we utilize mirrors as a form of protective charms or wards in our home. I've got other big mirrors throughout my home, and what I do with those is I make sure that they're cleaned first with like a mundane cleaner. I typically use like vinegar and water, and then from there I will anoint the mirror with a protective oil, and I will also smoke cleanse it as well. So I have them placed strategically in the different rooms in my home to reflect back any negative type of energy that is traveling throughout the house or enters the house, that kind of thing. So just a couple ideas for you guys that I thought I would share. Take care, everybody.